the king who refused the chains. In the late 15th century, when European ships began pressing against the shores of West Africa demanding gold, land, and people, many kingdoms faced impossible choices. This is the story of Afongsu, the first of Congo, a king who realized too late the cost of compromise, and the legacy of rulers who chose a different path. Resistance over profit. When the Portuguese first arrived in the powerful Kingdom of Congo, they came with priests, muskets, and promises. They spoke of trade and Christianity. They offered alliances and military support. At first, it looked like progress. Afongsu I, baptized and educated in European ways, believed partnership could strengthen his kingdom. But, as demand for enslaved people grew in the Atlantic world, Portuguese traders began kidnapping free citizens, nobles, even relatives of the king. Afongsu wrote desperate letters to John III of Portugal, begging him to control his merchants. He didn't want his people sold. He didn't want his kingdom hollowed out. But the guns and greed of the slave trade were stronger than royal letters, and that is where many rulers failed. They chose profit, or survival, over protection. But not all. Further west, in the forests of what is now Ghana, the rising Ashanti Empire built its power differently. Under leaders like Asai Tutu, unity came first, internal strength, military discipline. A federation bound by the golden stool, symbol of collective destiny. They traded? Yes. They negotiated? Yes. But they never allowed foreign powers to dictate their sovereignty. Their military became so formidable that even the British would later struggle against them in multiple wars. Legacy over quick gain, strength over short-term wealth. History often paints Africa as passive during the slave trade. That's not true. Many kingdoms resisted, many fought, many paid in blood rather than surrender their people easily. Some kings could have become wealthy beyond imagination by selling captives and even their own subjects. Some refused. And those are the legacies we don't talk about enough. The king who stands his ground doesn't always win immediately, but he wins history. He wins honor. He becomes the reason future generations still have a name, a culture, a spine. Legacy isn't built on profit. It's built on protection. And somewhere in the archives of Europe are letters from African kings saying, "Do not take my people. That matters. It always mattered.